Welcome everybody, my name is Philipp Hofmacher and in this video course I'm going to show you how you can succeed on Instagram in 2017. To succeed on an awesome platform like Instagram, we need to know how this platform works. We're doing this by showing you stats that you need to succeed on Instagram in the year 2017. These stats basically come from wordstream.com, which is an awesome website I can really point out to all of you if you want to get deeper knowledge of online marketing, Instagram and many other things. So what is Instagram? For those of you, probably these 3 people out in the world that don't know what Instagram is. Instagram is a photo sharing social network, really starting with photos. So basically at the beginning you only were able to share a picture, but right now it's involved. Today you can do videos on this platform as well. You can also use their story feature, which is pretty similar to Snapchat, or even though grows that big that it's right now outgrowing Snapchat. And yeah, many other things. Nowadays you're also able to put filters to your pictures, you're able to stream live. So you see with Instagram you can really do a lot. So let's jump into the stats that you need to succeed on Instagram. Number 1, 80% of Instagram users are outside of the US. So what does this mean? Instagram was founded in the United States of America. So therefore in the beginning almost every user on this platform was from the US. But it grew pretty fast all over the world. So nowadays 4 out of 5 people are not living in the United States. So what does this mean for you? If you have a product that you sell to a global audience, you should really think about the time slots when you're going to post your pictures, because 4 out of 5 of your users will live in completely different time zones. So not meaning like 1 or 2 hours different, but most of them will live probably in Asia or in Europe. So really think this through. Also when using hashtags, if you're selling a product globally, for example, if you sell apples, so not the computers but the fruits, apple juice on a global basis, so let's say smoothies or whatever, so probably think about mixing in the Asian word for this, or some big European words like the German version of it, and so on. So really think globally when working with Instagram. Number 2, most Instagram users are between 18 and 29 years old. Knowing your audience is very important if you want to succeed on a platform. The fact that you know that the typical Instagram users is a teenager or a young professional can really help you to focus on this kind of persons. Because if you know how they tick, if you know what they like, how they interact with the platform, then you can provide the right content. So basically, person that is 18 to 29 wants to consume a different content than people that are under 18. They would probably more like this funny kind of topics with a lot of emojis and so on, and also something different like people of age 50 and so on. So keep in mind the typical Instagram user is about 18 to 29 years old. Step number 3. 6 in 10 online adults have Instagram accounts. So this really helps you to create your marketing mix. So 60% of online adults, an online adult is a person that is an adult and also who's able to access the internet. They have Instagram accounts. So this really shows you that Instagram no longer should be a byproduct. You should really focus on your Instagram marketing for your success. Step number 4. Female internet users are more likely to have Instagram than men at 38% versus 26%. So here we still see Instagram is a female-driven community. It's not that much of a female domination there than it is on Pinterest, but still there are many more females on this platform than are men. So this is also something you should keep in mind of when creating content. So probably use colors that appear more to female, use graphic design that is more female driven. So if you think this through, this can really help you to succeed on Instagram. Step number 5. 32% of teenagers consider Instagram to be the most important social network. So 1 out of 3 users thinks that Instagram is the most important network. So basically 1 out of 3 teenage users. So what does this mean? So there are many social networks they could use. So for example, if we think about the big ones, first one will be Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. You see there are at least 5 or even more of them. And capturing about 32% is a huge amount. So from my own experience, I would say teenagers really prefer Instagram and Snapchat over Facebook. So basically this is something most of us adults don't get because we are so driven on Facebook marketing and Facebook ads. But today the teenagers really like the visual content, so they are much more willing to go with Instagram. This is something that we should really keep in mind when setting up our online marketing efforts. Step number 6. 32% of Instagram users attended college. So why is this important? So if 1 out of 3 of your customers that you can reach on the platform have been attending college, this means to you that the level of knowledge and education is quite high for that platform. So basically, the more you understand your audience, the more you can engage with it. And the fact of knowing that the typical Instagram user is about attending college or had attended college, this can really help you with your communication. Also, it can help you that you know that 1 out of 3 of your typical customers attended college, can help you to target them, to attend them with jokes regarding college or recalling their college experience. So basically this is a fact that really helped me, because as from time to time I mix in some college memes or whatever into my marketing mix, because I know that the audience fits to it and I really had good results from it. Step number 7. 26% of Instagram users make more than 75k per year. This is also important for you, because if we know how much money the people on the audience are making, we know in what kind of cluster we can put them, what things they are going to like, what they're going to buy, how their typical day is going to look like. And we have to say, like, with 1 out of 4 earning more than 75k per year, we have a really good framework on how Instagram users could behave. Step number 8. The biggest Instagram accounts. By far the biggest account is the Instagram account itself, with 222 million. Why is this like this? Because Instagram really pushes their own account. I don't know why they're going to do this, but I think it's a marketing channel on their own platform. So basically, I think there will never be an account that could outgrow the Instagram account. But let's get into the real life persons. The biggest person on Instagram at the moment is Selena Gomez with 112 million users. Directly followed by Ariana Grande with 110 millions, followed by the soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo with 105 million. The biggest brands on Instagram are National Geographic with 78 million, followed by Nike with 73 million. So this really means that famous people have a chance to grow a huge profile on Instagram. But as you see, these are persons that are known from the media. So even though if you're a blogger or whatever, I think you will never be able to outgrow them, because they have so much media coverage which can really help them to grow their Instagram profiles. But also regarding brands, probably you should take a look at the 5 to 10 biggest brands in your niche. So there are many homepages where you can find them, and taking a look at them is really important for you because you can see what they do good, what they do best, and you can adapt to it. One thing that all these brands have in mind is that they provide content on a regular basis. So they don't post once a day or once a month, or one posting today, 3 posting tomorrow. No, they have the fixed schedule. Most of them post multiple times a day, and they always post at the same time slots. So probably one posting in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening, and always on a certain style, certain level. So using the same filters, having everything look the same. So consistency is really key on Instagram.